Yo, today I'm gonna cover the system I use to never write a boring YouTube title or make a stupid YouTube thumbnail. So I'm gonna cover this blog that covers 5 of these thumbnails and titles. Then I'm gonna also show you how I keep basically my brainstorm files all in one place in Excel. And I'm gonna show you one bonus way to verify your titles and thumbnails and how you can basically guarantee that the titles and thumbnails you are making are good or interesting or clickable, basically clickbaity. So this makes your thumbnail and title production process a lot easier, and it basically takes out the guesswork. And if you just follow this for a long time, your chances of having a viral video or a good video just increases dramatically. So basically the thing that I do is make frameworks from things that worked in the past. That's what it comes down to. And there's a different amount of ways you can find these old videos. You can literally just go to bigger YouTube channels, to viral videos, and see which frameworks they are using. And the way you do that is by just looking what the title is saying and then basically turning that into a framework where you just replace certain words with the words that you use in your specific niche or market. So some examples here are the most terrifying man of the Vietnam War. The framework for that would be the most terrifying entity of a specific event. So this is like man, the entity is man, and event is the Vietnam War. But you can also say the most terrifying dictator in another war, for example, in the Second World War, for example. So it's the same framework that you use, but you fill in different words that are linked to your market. Or you can even like I just did for the example, you can use other wars or other, like instead of a man, a dictator or a general or a like civilian or whatever, you can just be creative with it. But this helps you to come up with topics that you can make in your market, basically. So what I would recommend you do is make a file like this and start writing down viral videos you found in here. Make sure to link the videos too, so that you can see which thumbnails they used, and then make the title frameworks. And then you want to be looking for your own niche, how you can make new examples out of those title frameworks. And this way you can really produce a lot of topics in a short amount of time. Now, one very good tool that I always use and recommend to everyone I know doing YouTube or YouTube automation is this newsletter called Creator Hooks. You can sign up to it for free. And every week they give you 8 of those, or 5 good titles and thumbnails of videos that went viral. So basically what I do is, the first thing I do is just go to the videos they have been, they recommend for the week. And then I also do my own research next to this to find and keep track of channels that are doing good and that get a lot of views, basically, or videos that went viral from other channels. But you just want to make it a habit when you run YouTube channels to keep track of things that are working and understand why they are working. And you understand that by looking at these frameworks. So here we have 8 middle class habits that keep you poor, 8 common or mundane habits that keep you in an undesirable state. And by reading this newsletter, it also explains to you why this is working. So it has a list, it has negativity, and it says here habits. So list makes feel more tangible, so easier to consume. So this one had 8 mistakes or like habits, and then you can be, okay, I want to know the 8 habits. Do I have any of those habits? Do I not have any of those habits? And then a negative thing here is like, it's keeping you poor. That's a very negative thing. Nobody wants to be poor, right? So you want to find out if you have any of these habits that are keeping you poor. You fill it in, and then you just brainstorm about your niche, how you can use it for the videos that you are making in your niche. Now, you just do this for all 5 of them. So I usually just try to, at least for the weekly newsletter, I keep it in this file, and then you just can either use another file to like do a list of channels that you follow, maybe in your niche, maybe not in your niche, where you take inspiration from of how they do things and why it works. But I think even just reading this and figuring out why these things work is such an important part of becoming good at YouTube, becoming a good like copywriter to make titles that people want to click on. and just understanding why something works instead of just blindly copying others. I'll also give some examples, by the way. So this one is, the worst things about living in Baltimore will surprise you. So again, it's negativity. Apparently people don't want to live here for a specific reason, and then they will surprise you. So maybe it's a strange reason that you wouldn't think of easily. And then here you can say, the worst things about starting your own business will surprise you. The worst things about buying a truck will surprise you. So maybe from one of those examples, I'm also going to use to title this video. So the worst thing about starting your own business will surprise you. So maybe I can do something like the worst thing about thing your audience wants to do. So maybe when it comes to YouTube, go viral. So the worst things about going viral will surprise you. It doesn't really fit for this video, I would say. Maybe I could say 8 YouTube habits that keep you poor, 8 bad YouTube habits that keep you poor. Maybe I could do. Let's see which examples they give here. 8 middle school habits that keep you ugly, 8 healthy habits that keep you fat, 8 YouTube habits that keep you poor or keep your views low. I think that would be nice. 8 YouTube habits that keep you poor. And then you can go over these titles, of course. Let me know in the comments which title you think would be best for this video when I cover something like this. It's actually pretty easy to get ahead of 99% of people. So maybe I could use this one where you say, it's actually easy to get ahead of 99% of people. And then instead of people, I use maybe YouTubers. So for this video, when I explain how to use titles to your advantage and how to come up with good titles, it's actually pretty easy to achieve a goal better than 99% of YouTubers. So I'm gonna do this. It's actually pretty easy to get more views than YouTubers. Maybe I could do that. That will be a potential for this one. It's actually pretty easy to get more views than 9% of YouTubers. That's the title of this video. So yeah, this is the system I use to come up with good titles for my videos. And then, of course, if this is the title, now I can also look, why not you? So this is like a mountain with a guy on top of it. You can play around with the background and make it match your format or your niche, of course. But then you can use this question like, why not you? Because apparently they got 1.2 million views in a month. Apparently it works well with this thumbnail in together, right? So make like image of my face, question mark above it, and then with the text, why not you? Or I could do a YouTube graph with more views or a certain amount of revenue or views generated in a month, and then say, why not you? And then use this title with it. Now, one way to verify this system and also even do more brainstorming, like I promised you at the start, is this tool called 1 of 10. So in 1 of 10, you can write, I wrote the first title I found here from the habits. So 8 middle class habits that keep you poor, say habits keep you poor. And now they will recommend you videos that use the same format or text and see how many views these channels got. And then also what the outlier score is. So how many more views this video got compared to the average views on these channels. So you have 11 money habits keeping you poor, 12 middle class habits keeping you poor. See, that's the same one. 7 money habits keep you poor. And then you can see the amount of views these people got. 8 middle class habits keep you poor. That's a video we just had, by the way. 556,000 views in 2 months. And then the fun part is that sometimes you can see, so this guy posted this a year ago. You can see very often that people mimic what worked in the past by finding these older channels and just putting them in a new jacket or doing it for your own niche, 7 rich habits poor people can do. See, so with this tool, you can even verify another time what works, why it works, and how you can replicate it in your specific market. All right. If you want to start a YouTube automation channel and run a YouTube channel up to like this too and earn extra income next to what you're already doing, I have some free resources in my description. I have a blog with a newsletter. I have this channel where I explain how to run faceless YouTube channels and make money with them. I also have a school group coaching community, and I have a flagship one-on-one program. Check out the links in my description where I cover everything. And if you want to get started with this too, then let me know. And if not, I will see you in the next video.